All right, believers. Israel. Sorry for teaching the Bible is not easy sometimes, especially when every knucklehead who can ever learn how to read English is out here trying to make you believe things that just aren't true. So when you try and tell the truth and no one's even on point, no one's talking about the right things. So, hey, I'm going to do 4. I'm going to try and bring this around and make a point about a woman being barren and a woman giving birth, and when God puts a blessing on someone's life, I looked it up last night. God will have compassion on who he has compassion. And he uses the weak things, the strange things, the low things to shame the proud and shame the haughty. So when you look at me and you see me, I am not a robot. I am not a robot. I'm the furthest thing from a robot. Sorry I don't have better sound. I know the sound sucks. I know it. It's just the way it is. So the whole thing in these last 3 videos, now this is 4. The point I'm trying to make is God can do whatever he wants, and what he does is what you expect the least. No one likes Benjamin. No one talks about my tribe. No one realizes Benjamin was born in the same place where Jesus. No one talks about this stuff. No one talks about Sarah was barren. She couldn't have a child. Rachel was barren. She couldn't have a child. We're talking about miraculous births. We're talking about GMS being the most wicked motherfucking niggas ever. Whoever claims Joseph is the father of Jesus, that's anathema, that's antichrist. That's blasphemy at the highest level. So I can't believe that these guys are actually humans. I don't know if they're humans or not. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if they exist. Vocab Malone. The internet is playing games. The AI is playing games with us. Is what I think. There's no possible way these niggas are real. Why don't they tell us their names? Because they're not real. Tony Williams, he might be real. He's telling us his name, but he still hasn't told me if he's a bot or not. But anyway. So here's that verse about, can you say truth or do you say truth? There's a difference between the word truth and truth. Truth isn't a word. Truth is roof with a T added on. Truth is telling something that's real. Is real. It is real. Truth isn't real. Truth isn't a word. And Jephthah gathered together. This is Judges. I'm going to show you something about Samson's birth. Was another barren. He made Samson. Samson was a spiritual being. He was born of a barren woman. He was a God child. He was a son of God. He was an angel put here in a human body. But I've talked about this before, how the way you speak, what are you saying? Are you saying truth? Are you speaking the word the way the word's supposed to be spoken or not? Because it tells a lot about who you are. And this is the verse that says it. Then Jephthah, Jeffrey Allen Deloach, Heavenly Father, bless my brothers and sisters, give us peace, give us grace, give us understanding. We bless you, everything you do for us, that you bless us with. Amen. And Jephthah gathered together all the men of Gilead and fought with Ephraim. And the men of Gilead smote Ephraim because they said, you Gileadites are fugitives of Ephraim among the Ephraimites and among the Manassites. And the Gileadites took the passage of Jordan before the Ephraimites, and it was so that when those Ephraimites which were escaped said, let me go over, that the men of Gilead said unto them, art thou an Ephraimite? If he said, no, then said they unto him, say Shibboleth. And he said, and he said, Sibboleth, for he could not frame to pronounce it right. Then they took him and slew him at the passages of Jordan, and there fell at that time of the Ephraimites 42,000 men. So what happened? Jephthah was they took control of the crossing, and they weren't going to let these niggas back to their hood. If they were Ephraimite, they're like, no, you're not coming back over now. You guys made your choice. We kicked your ass. We don't want you over here. And so they're trying to escape back to where they came from. And they knew that these guys couldn't say truth. And so if they said truth, they killed their ass. Did you know that was in the Bible? They couldn't pronounce the word right. And Jephthah judged Israel 6 years. Then died Jephthah the Gileadite, and was buried in one of the cities of Gilead. And after him, Ibzan the of Bethlehem judged Israel. So we just went into Bethlehem. City of bread. City of bread. City of bread. City of prophecy. Eat good bread. Eat bread. Take of this bread, take of this wine, and every time you do, think of me. Bethlehem, Ephrata, Tahar, Bethlehem, Ephrata. It's easy, just use the F, Ephrata. PH makes the F sound. Bethlehem, Ephrata. It's where my people are from. Say it loud, say it proud, say it right, or die, nigga. Fucking Tahar, you God, you wicked fuckers. You guys must be some kind of joke. They've got to be. Has anyone met these guys for real? Are they real men out there, or are they just, I don't know. And then died Ibzan and was buried in Bethlehem. So these judges, they didn't mess around, man. Anyhow, let me get the story about Samson. And the children of Israel did evil against the sight of the Lord, and the Lord delivered them into the hands of the Philistines for 40 years. And there was a certain man of Zorah, of the family of the Danites, whose name was Manoah, and his wife was barren and bare not. So here's this barren woman again. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto the woman and said unto her, Behold, now thou art barren and bearest not, but thou shalt conceive and bear a son. What happens before the Lord brings forth an angel child, a divine being, a person of Israel? Tony Williams? The first fruits were Israel. I know you don't understand, dude. I know your brain is whacked on Christian theology. But you need to wake up, bro, before you start teaching the Bible. Behold, you are barren and bearest not, but you shall conceive and bear a son. Just like he told Mary. Hey, you're gonna have a child. I haven't even been laid. How am I gonna have a child? You will. Miraculous. God can do what he wants, Tony. Gabar, Rakar. He can even make me your daddy. How's that sound? He can even make me your daddy, Tahar. And you don't even know it. These spiritual life lessons, Bert and Ernie, these Muppets. Oh, JD Nige, he's a nobody. All right. Now, therefore, beware. I pray thee, and drink not wine nor strong drink, and eat not any unclean thing. For you shall conceive and bear a son, and no razor shall come on his head, for the child shall be a Nazarite unto God from the womb. What was he? He was a Rastafarian. He was a Nazarite. We smoked the herb. See, I'm not supposed to be a drunk, but I am. But that's all right. I'm getting over it. It's time to clean up my act and start kicking some ass. As soon as I put down that alcohol, watch what's going to happen. And he shall begin to deliver Israel out of the hands of the Philistines. Then the woman came and told her husband, saying, A man of God came unto me. A man of God came unto me. A man of God came unto me. And his countenance was like the countenance of an angel of God. A man came unto me who had the countenance of an angel of God. Very terrible. Very awesome. But I asked him not where he was, neither told me his name. Why? Why is this Yahweh Ba Hashem thing bullshit? Because God's not going to tell you his fucking name. Tahar, especially a nigga like you. Wicked. Not even the angels tell it. Even when Jesus asked the angel, what's your name, nigga? He said, Legion, don't worry about it, because we're many. People are so whack on the Bible, they have no idea what they're reading. But he said unto me, Behold, you shall conceive and bear a son, and now drink no wine nor strong meat, neither eat unclean thing, for the child shall be a Nazarite to God from the womb to the day of his death. So let me explain something to you. about myself. After my sister was born, my dad wanted to have a son. Did he get a son? He did. He got me. How many years did it take? How many years did it take? How many years did it take between my sister and me? How many years did it take? Seven years. My mother at that point was thought to be barren or unable to bear any more children, or my dad. There was nothing happening for 7 years. Do you understand? I'm not here to talk about you. I'm here to talk about me. I'll tell you my name. My name's Adonijah. It's coming down to the end. It doesn't matter. If the names are coming out, it's late in the game, folks. If the Lord's telling me what tribe I'm from, it's late in the game, folks. If my mom was barren for 7 years, you know what happened when I came out? They shit their fucking britches. I can see the look on my dad's face. Oh, fuck. Think not? And Manoah entreated the Lord and said, O my Lord, let the man of God which thou didst send come again unto us and teach us what we should do unto the child that shall be born. Why did my dad not give me any direction? Why did my dad leave me to fumble in my own shit half the time? No direction, no. The Lord told him, don't fuck with him. My dad didn't know what to do with me. And God hearkened to the voice of Manoah and the angel of, this is how people that are blessed, we talk to the Lord. Lord, what do I do with this little Jeffrey Allen Deloach? What do I do with him? Just leave him alone. I got him. I could do whatever I wanted. I still do whatever I want. Until now. the one thing that I can't not do is know who I am. I can't not know that. And the woman made haste and ran and showed her husband and said unto him, behold, the man has appeared unto me and came unto me the other day. And Manoah arose and went after his wife and came to the man and said unto him, art thou the man that spoke unto the woman? And he said, behold, the man appeared to me. Art thou the man that spoke unto the woman? And he said, I am. Is he a man or is he an angel? Is he a man or is he an angel? Over here it says he's the angel of the Lord. A man of God came unto me. An angel of the Lord appeared unto the woman. Nah, there's no angels here. Nah. Better Better rethink it. Peter told you, be careful. You might be entertaining angels. He said, I am. And Manoah said, now let thy words come to pass. How shall we order the child, and how shall we do unto him? And the angel of the Lord said unto Manoah, of all that I said unto you, the woman, let her beware. Beware. I'm like a strapping razor, better watch your step. I'm dangerous, so dangerous. Peter Tosh. She may not eat of anything that cometh of the vine, neither let her drink wine or strong drink, nor let any unclean thing touch her mouth. All that I commanded her, let her observe. And Manoah said unto the angel of the Lord, I pray thee, let us detain thee until we shall have made ready a kid for thee. And the angel of the Lord said unto Manoah, though thou detain me, I will not eat of thy bread, and if you will offer a burnt offering, thou must offer it unto the Lord. For Manoah knew not that he was an angel of the Lord. Are you guys listening? Brothers and sisters, really? Are you really listening to me? I'm a dick. I'm a dick. I'm a fucker, man. Don't think I'm not. I'm a motherfucker. I'm that nigga you don't want to mess with. Take it to heart. Or fucking get to stepping. I don't want to lose any of you. I don't want to lose any of you. I want to gain. I want to gain believers. And Manoah said unto the angel of the Lord, what is your name? That when thy sayings come to pass, we may do thee honor. How many times have we gone into this, people? 1,000? And GMS won't listen to me. Spiritual Life Lessons won't listen. They're not real people. Otherwise, they'd be going, man, this JD Nija. Are they real people? Do they really want to know the Lord? No. They would be listening to me. And Manoah said unto the angel of the Lord, we're in Judges chapter 13. Sorry for the hair. I don't care. For Manoah knew not that he was an angel of the Lord. You don't know. You don't know. I can only say it so many times. There's not very many of us angels that can actually tell you that we are. We're not supposed to be saying these things. He's going to fuck me up, probably. I'm being so kind and generous. And what do I get? Nothing out here. Nothing. I get a few of you. Thank you, guys. You few that understand what I'm saying. You don't know how hard it is. You have no fucking idea. And the angel of the Lord said to him, why ask thou thus after my name, seeing it is secret? Secret. Why is the name of the Lord secret, people? Why is my angelic name, the closest you can get is Adonijah? That's not my name. That's pretty close. But there is no way to name the Spirit. That's why these guys that tell you Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, That's the true name. It's a secret. The spirit that's in me, that's bringing you this message, this minister, this ministering angel, this saint of the Most High, this man of God, this son of God, this guy. I'm a real human, not a fucking bot. That name, like you could name the wind. Like the wind has a name. What'd the angel tell Manoah? My name is a secret, bro. Nah, the GMS told me it's Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bashem Kakadash. Well, GMS is a bunch of dumb niggers, Manoah. Sorry. For it came to pass when the flame went up, he offered him a burnt offering, right? When the flame went up toward heaven from off the altar, here we are at the altar again. Just like Jacob, right? Just like Jacob set up an altar before Benjamin was born. Just like it, just like it, just like it. What was it? Just like it. Except this was that Jacob made a pillar or stone. This was a burnt offering. And it came to pass when the flame went up towards heaven from off the altar that the angel of the Lord ascended in the flame of the altar. And Manoah and his wife looked on it and fell on their faces to the ground. Maybe that's harpazo. If there's harpazo, it's going to be the people that that aren't worried about harpazo. I'm not worried about being left here or going up. It's God's timing. Harpazo is claiming that you know something that you don't know. You don't know. You don't even know the name. How can you know the time or the season? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And the angel of the Lord did no more appear to Manoah and to his wife. Then Manoah knew that he was an angel of the Lord. And then Manoah knew. He saw the man no more. When I pass this year, probably, I can feel it coming. If I make it to the end of the year, if I make it to 63, I don't think so. And Manoah said unto his wife, we shall surely die because we have seen God. So what's happening? People are dying. Rachel's dying, giving birth to Benjamin. The Lord's dying, giving birth to the church. But his wife said to him, if the Lord were pleased to kill us, he would not have received a burnt offering and meat offering, neither would he have showed us all these things, nor would as at this time have told us such things as these. I'm telling you. You're fine. You're listening. You're fine. You're great. You're awesome. You're a divine being. Remember that. Yeah. And the woman bore a son and called his name Samson. And the child grew, and the Lord blessed him. And the Spirit of the Lord began to move him at times in the camp of Dan between Zorah and Eshtaol. Samson, what's his name mean? Hebrews 11:32. Then I'll close out. We've learned enough today. I'm beat up. I'm thrashed. You guys think this is easy? Okay. What is it? 11. His name was Samson. 11:32. The faith of the harlot Rahab perished not with them that believed not, when she had received the spies in peace. And what shall I say more? For the time shall fail me to tell of Gideon, and of Barak, and of Samson, and of Jephthah, and of David also, and of Samuel, and of the prophets, who through faith subdued kingdoms, wrought righteousness, obtained promises, stopped the mouth of lions, quenched the violence of fire, escaped the edge of the sword, out of weakness were made strong, waxed valiant in fight, turned to the flight the armies of the aliens. Women received their dead raised to life again, and others were tortured, not accepting deliverance, that they might obtain a better resurrection. And others had trial of cruel mockings and scourging. That's what I'm going through. Being mocked and not listened to. Moreover, bonds of imprisonment. The hardest part is just being here in this body. They were stoned, they were sawed asunder, they were tempted, were slain with the sword. They wandered about in sheepskins and goatskins, being destitute, afflicted, tormented. Distressed, of whom the world was not worthy. They wandered in deserts and mountains, along the seas, and in dens of caves of the earth. And these all, having obtained a good report through faith, received not the promise, God having provided some better things for us, that they without us should not be made perfect. Therefore, seeing we also are compassed about with a great cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which does so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race set before us, so on and so forth. Take your lickings, people. Take your lickings.